Welcome to Raya's Power International. Today I want to talk about the hook grip for the deadlift. And I had something very unusual, very rare happen to me today when I was deadlifting. Now I've been deadlifting for 36 years. I'm world champion in the deadlift with 9 world records. I should know how to deadlift. Sometimes we get out of form slightly, or sometimes we get dehydrated and don't realize it, and you can have muscle tears. And as everyone knows, when you use an alternating grip with one hand pronated and one hand supinated, the supinated palm, the palm facing forward, that bicep is at risk. If you slightly bend that arm, you can tear that bicep, and that bicep will roll up to your shoulder. Or if you're dehydrated, the same thing can happen. Now today, as I'll show you in the video, I was going to do a triple with 505 pounds, getting ready for the 2018 Illinois State Fair Bench Press Deadlift Championships, and I felt that tendon at the bottom of the biceps, near the elbow, act as though it wanted to tear. It felt like it was starting to tear, and I let go of the weight immediately. Got a slight injury there, but it made me stop and think. Now I'm 60 years old. I don't ever want to have that reattached surgically, because my arm will never be the same. I said to myself, it's time to use the hook grip. What is the hook grip? Let's take a look at that. Now take a look at this video. There's 505 pounds on the bar. I complete my first rep, I begin my second rep, and I can feel that bicep tendon as though it's starting to tear, and I immediately let go to avoid a full-blown tear. Now this is one of those instances where I got very lucky. I stopped as soon as I felt the tear start to occur, and I avoided a major injury. To properly set up with a hook grip, you want to turn your hand on end so that your perlicue, which is the space, the skin between the thumb and the forefinger, is facing the bar, and your hand's turned on end, and you press that into the bar and reach around with your thumb and set your thumb on the bar, and then reach around with your fingers and grab your thumb on the side, not on the top of the nail. Now the reason you do this is because many people do not have a 27 millimeter deadlift bar. They have a 30 millimeter Olympic bar at these commercial gyms, or they have very, very short fingers. So by driving your hand, your perlicue, into the bar hard as far as you can, and then reaching around with that thumb and then gripping that side of that thumb, you will be able to achieve this type of a grip. Now, even though you've got a very strong grip, that thumb's going to want to slip. So the way to overcome that is to heavily chalk the entire hand, and also heavily chalk all the way around the thumb. Now when you get ready to pull the deadlift, you want to make sure you pull all the slack out of the bar before you start to pull off the floor, so that the bar will not slip further. Now it's going to take some time to get used to this type of grip. You feel like you're going to get a blister after so many reps on the bottom of your thumb. But you don't push that far, that first, second, third, fourth workout. You start with lightweight, you work up in singles. Today I really pushed the envelope because I am an advanced lifter. I actually went up to 425 pounds in my first attempt at using this type of grip. And that's a lot of weight for just your first day. I wouldn't recommend that. I'd say maybe 135 and 2 1/4, and then, as the next week approaches, increase that weight and let that callus start to build on that thumb.